Yeah.
What's up,
We're
everybody,
recording
and
in
welcome to
progress.
the second episode of Displaced Podcast. Today we got Kenny, Trey, Dre, and we got my boy EB from SAC. Adrian
no.
is on here. Y'all might hear him talk every now and then, but he got his camera off. So we go ahead and get this kick this thing off. I do want to apologize to the viewers and listeners because we just jumped right into the first podcast and we didn't really introduce ourselves and we didn't talk about who we are and where we from. So real quick, we're gonna do some quick introductions so everybody know who he is, and we're gonna kick it off. Anybody want to go first, or you want me to kick it off?
Hey, what's the
You
deal?
gotta go first.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
You got
All right,
to.
man. So I'm Dorian, man. I'm from Ohio. Really from Baltimore.
This
Pretty
nigga.
much all met in the army. We was all at Brad together, and that's a little gist about me, real quick.
Well, shit, my name Trey from Cali. We got, just like Adrian Dorian just said, we all met at Bragg and shit, and kept in touch ever since then, pretty much.
Yeah.
What do you do, nigga?
Like, I don't do a goddamn thing, bruh. Nah, I coach. So I coach basketball and shit, and do security at the high school, collecting my little VA check.
That's what I'm talking about.
Nigga out here securing. I feel you, bro.
Yep.
My name Eddie, as known as EB from SAC. You see it in the banner in the background and shit. Yeah, I'm from Sacramento, California. I'm a former artist. Now I am a game student at Academy of Art University for game development. You feel me? And yeah.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Kenny out of Little Rock, Arkansas. You know, I'm a truck driver. I'm a full-time father. Shout out to the Black Dad. And we live in life. Life is good.
That's what I'm talking about.
I think Adrian's still on mute.
I guess I'll go next. So my name is Adrian Dorset. Call me AD. I'm a father, husband. I just be chilling. You know, I'm Mr. 100. I keep it 100. That's all y'all gonna get from me, no matter what the topic is. Other than that, you know, I'm at these young gentlemen. And I say that because I'm the old one in the group, technically. But yeah, hope y'all enjoy the content.
Bet.
Yeah, last one. Big Play Dre from Cali. IE's finest, Riverside. Last one still in the army. Father, husband. Shit, you know? Let's get this shit rolling.
Lifer.
About to be. About to be.
All right. So we want to do a little segment, you know, beginning of every episode.
Oh, hold on. We got two other people too. We got the homie Nick and we got the homie Corey too, but they ain't here right now. But
Okay.
Shout out to them.
those are
Other
our
members,
other two additions as well.
Yeah.
For sure.
But like I was saying, we want to start off each episode with a segment called Keep It a Bean, where our viewers or listeners are going to send us questions. We're going to keep it real, authentic, hence the name Keep It a Bean. I got a couple questions this last week from a couple of our listeners. So somebody asked, I don't know if y'all watch anime, but if y'all do y'all got any recommendations on where to start? And so me personally, if you asking me about anime,
Boondocks.
Attack on Titan is where you should start. For me.
Boondocks.
Nah, see, and I've been watching anime for a while. I would not suggest starting out with like that shit too intense. Like you gotta start with something sweet, like Demon Slayer or something. Where it's just like, you know, you get your nice art, you get the fighting scenes, but Attack on Titan got a lot going on where you gotta really like just be into the story, shit like that. I would say start with something like you know, Naruto and Demon Slayer or something like that.
See, I don't want to give nobody no slow burners, man. I want you to you gotta like you want to watch anime, you gotta experience it, bro. I wanted to hit you in the mouth.
I feel you, because for sure. Because when Rob goddamn introduced me to goddamn Naruto, then I got to like fast forward to Rock Lee versus Gyra for me to like I ain't watching this bullshit. And then when he showed me Rock Lee versus Gyra, I was like, oh okay, now rewind back and I started off with episode 1. I would say, but I would say Demon Slayer because it ain't that long yet, so you could just plug in and watch that. Attack on Titan, that shit long as shit, low key. But it start off quick, so I would if you ain't watched nothing, I would suggest Demon Slayer, Attack on Titan, and then once you appreciate it, I would say watch Naruto after. I don't know. I don't consider Dragon Ball Z really.
Nah, that ain't anime, bro.
I don't consider it really anime like that, but
Hold
yeah, I would
up.
say
PZ is an anime. That's the introduction to anime for me. Like,
yeah,
watch
I feel it. I
Tsunami.
feel it, bro. But it's just I don't know. Dragon Ball Z just felt too Americanized, like to me at least. Like I appreciate it, but then I felt like it was just I don't know. I felt like it was just too Americanized, where just everybody was just watching it, and then it was just like watered down in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
no,
the
like
Boondocks count as anime? Because I mean,
no,
does the Boondocks count as anime? Because that is
no,
an
that's a
anime
cartoon.
series,
It's
and the
animated.
Boondocks.
It's animated. It's not anime. It's not
It's
Japanese
animated.
It's anime shit. So, well, then I guess I'll go with Trey. It'll be Dragon Ball Z for me, but I don't know. He says too Americanized. I don't know. I appreciated the shit. That's what I was used
I
to.
appreciated it though. I like Dragon Ball Z, but
Yeah.
after seeing how other like a Naruto and how everybody else does their animes, you could just tell like it's a complete opposite compared to like Dragon Ball Z, compared to like Naruto and a Demon Slayer and a Attack on Titan. It's like even what is that shit called? Jujutsu. What the
Oh
hell? What is
yeah,
that shit
yeah. That
called?
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, that shit too. Like that shit cold too. Kind of this new season kind of slow though, but still good though.
Kenny, how you feel about it?
I don't be watching none of that
Yeah,
shit,
he
so
don't. He don't.
I was quiet.
He don't watch
Same,
no
bro.
anime.
Same.
If I got to,
Same.
bro, I literally watch First Take on repeat all day long, bro. Unless it's one of my shows that I be watching. I don't be watching anime. I don't get into some of the stuff. If I come across it and see some fighting scenes, I watch that shit. You know, I'm out for blood and shit. But you know, other than that, I don't be keeping up with that shit.
I got you. I got you. So the
Hey,
second
I don't got
question,
nothing against y'all though.
appreciate it. Appreciate it. The second question I got is kind of like more advice. Somebody said, I heard y'all say in the last episode that y'all were in the army. And I just want to know if y'all have any advice for a soldier that is considered getting out and what should I expect?
Shit, that's right up your
Med
alley.
board.
Shit.
So
Med board.
But
I
hey,
can
no,
speak
mean-
on this one.
to
Go to
that point, I would say have a
Go to
plan.
school.
Don't just get out because you want to get out. Have a plan. Like the VA got some money for you. Like just make sure you go seek your medical attention for whatever you need to, like headache, footache, neck ache, whatever. If your jaw
Everything.
pops in, all of that.
yeah.
Just go
Every
seek that.
single thing.
I would say if you getting out the military, because some people, you know, ain't too fucked up to get out on a med board base, but you feel me? Thankfully, there's VA. So I would say if you don't have that med board, fuck around and try to go to school. I would try to go to the biggest school that you can go to in your area, because wherever you go to school at, that's the most money that will pay you to go to school. So if that ain't there, try to go to school. Try to get game development like me. Like I tried doing some shit that I never thought I could even do. Now I'm trying that, and they're paying me top dollar to even try it. So I would say go to school.
I got another thing too. What to add on to AD, we're having that plan. Do not blow that what is it? What is it?
The reverence pay?
Yeah, don't blow that shit. I know it's gonna look good as fuck when you get that alert. The deposit hit. Don't blow that shit, man. I'm
That's when
telling
you
you.
try to start hiring people.
For real. Hey. Don't do the work yourself.
Do the work yourself.
But no, I
No, I
agree.
would say the same shit. Like have a plan. If you're just trying to get out because you hate it, I wouldn't get out unless you got a plan to get out. Because no matter what,
No, I wouldn't say that, Trey.
no, because look, if you don't like it, but you don't got no plan, you go hate every job that you do in some way, shape, or form. So unless you got a
True, but
plan to
depending
find
on
a
your
better
situation.
position, yeah, if you can get a job that could put you in a better situation and you go enjoy it, then yeah, get out and do it. But if you just getting out to go fucking work at Walmart, or no disrespect to anybody that do that. I used to work at Walmart my damn self. But if you just going to just get out just to try to wing it and try to figure it out, I wouldn't do it. I would just stay in until you got a set situation on what you finna do at the end of the day.
My advice would be re-enlist. The Army has a lot of great programs, and
Oh yeah, he
there's
is a
bonuses
recruiter.
going out. We got bonuses.
Sorry,
We
first
short-handed on
class
people.
Alex.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, like pretty much like what everybody said, man. Have a plan. If you don't go to medical, start going to medical now because it's gonna pay off on the back end. And
Go to school that
have
pay.
a good support system that's gonna be with you during your transition and after your transition. Because it get a little rocky, but that's pretty much all the advice that I got.
And the VA definitely pays for trade schools. You don't have to just go to college. They
Yeah.
pay for different trades and shit too. They paid for me to go get my CDL. So whatever you want to do, just make sure that the VA ready to pay for it. Make sure you can get paid while you're doing it. All of that.
That's a good thing to note though, because most people do think it's only college, but like trade schools
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
certificates and certifications
Yeah.
and shit. Yeah.
Well, all right, that's the Keep It a Bean segment. I got something I want to show y'all real quick. Let me pull this up. So I know we was talking about. I was talking about getting shirts made. So I got the guy to send me the shirts. Y'all can give me,
Hey,
y'all feedback.
surprises.
I can go back. He can adjust and do whatever he want to do. But he only sent
Surprise.
me Eddie's shirt. So this is what we got so far. So it's gonna have everybody's
Selfish.
name on the front like this.
Don't
In
be
the
hating.
back, with just our logo on the back.
We
He
official.
can't do the right. He can't do the writing. You see where the podcast shows.
Yeah.
He can't do the names in that writing.
So that's what I texted him to do that when he sent me this. But then I told him I'm gonna let him know if it's any more changes y'all want to make to it before.
Yeah, that's a good
I like
idea.
this.
What
I
Yeah,
want my
I
name to
agree.
go across it. I don't
Yeah,
just
I
want it
agree
in
with
the
our
corner. I
banner.
want it to go across.
You want your name all the way across the front of the shirt?
Yeah, it should be
You know, this
bigger.
nigga, he gotta have KU Kenny big.
I just
Yeah,
wanted.
he
I
really could
wanted
do
the
it
shirts to match
diagonal
our
across the
banners,
whole
but
shirt. But
what?
But I think he.
no big extra for sure though. But I definitely would like the name
that
to
shit
be
is hard
bigger.
though.
Yeah.
But it is clean though.
All
I
right.
just want
I would
ours
just
to
change
have
the
like
writing
our name.
style.
Right.
Yeah,
I would just change the writing style to the podcast show writing style. That's it. It's
All
clean
right.
though.
that is hard though.
Yeah.
We should call him White Boy Eddie.
Oh my
Drunk, y'all. Moving on.
Well, we finna jump into the next little part real quick. So we kind of briefly talked about it before we hopped on. But I didn't know that Jason Whitlock and Stephen A. Smith is beefing. And apparently they've been beefing for years. So I was
Hey,
just scrolling on Twitter.
they probably
What?
Eskimo brothers.
Oh my god.
I was scrolling on Twitter and I happened to see this
God.
video. And I'm like, bro,
Heard Stephen A.
what's
Smith
going
smashing on Latina shorty though.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they probably Eskimo brothers, bro.
So
Y'all got something in common.
this is the video that Jason Whitlock put out. I'm gonna play this for y'all real quick.
Look like brother missing some teeth. Oh.
Smith is a plan. Disney and ESPN installed Smith at the top of the sports media world because his inadequacies as a journalist make him easy to control. You ain't lying. When I listened to Cat Williams talk about Kevin Hart, my mind immediately drifted to Stephen A. Smith's memoir. Smith's story just doesn't add up.
Well, they're not telling us I only played one game because I cracked my kneecap.
1.5 per game. How do you average that in one game? You're a 1.5 pointer in Division II basketball. How do you do it? Can't be done. My nigga. It's an impossibility. And I know I'm not great at math, but you can't average 1.5 points a game in basketball in one game.
My phone cracked in half. My first year at Winston-Salem State.
Stephen Smith that played at Winston-Salem State. Because one guy, according to the stat sheet, played 9 games, and the guy on TV is saying he never played a game. The guy on the right is Big House Games, the coach, who again, Stephen A. Smith in his memoir claims that, Big House Games was like a father figure. I sat in his office and we talked, and he was my mentor, and he's my guide, and he's this and that. Big House Games in his book, no mention of Stephen A. Smith.
So, like I said, that was Jason Whitlock. That's what he put up. Hilarious. And then this was Stephen A. Smith's response.
Let me see what Steven said, man. Oh, he had some shit.
Jason, I said that name. It's not a name I've uttered. I normally don't do that. It's necessary to do that. I've had enough of that piece of shit. I want to make sure before I go to break, I want anyone out there who watches me.
Is bro fixing his hairline, bro?
No matter what you think, I want you to remember. Never talk about him. This is
No, we can't. Oh, damn. Let's keep cutting in and out.
I was cutting my fault.
Yeah, but shit, I know he was talking shit, though. He was talking shit
Yeah.
about Jason.
Basically, man, he was just, going in and saying how he don't never talk about his doubters or nothing. He may mention them, but he don't ever talk about them. But now he finna basically go in on Jason Whitlock and what he got, his comments that he said about Stephen A. Smith.
I'm surprised Jason didn't talk about that nigga hairline, bro. And I can't speak. My barber told me today that some of my hairs is growing back, so I feel like I could speak up on that now. So that nigga
cut your
hairline,
front, bro.
Yeah, my hair.
My barber,
my barber told me
my barber
today.
said I got a good 12 months before I'm on my Michael Jordan shit, bro. So, nigga, I'm about to be the owner of the Hornets, nigga.
Start taking your biotin and vitamin C, man.
I got to, bro. Got to.
It's gonna help your shit. But
Feel bad for
man, I don't understand why. It's crazy seeing these ESPN commentators really like beefing. Even seeing like Skip and Shannon, like niggas really be on different networks, really beefing, like it's the rap game.
Yeah.
So
I think it's money.
I get the Stephen A. I mean Shannon and the Skip.
Yeah, I get that one.
That one was like Skip be saying some reckless stuff, but like you said, these two is on 2 different networks, bro. Like, why I even? I mean, you may not like a person, but so what? Now you gotta.
I think that's on, bro. But it's kind of both of them. Like Jason Whitlock be talking about every black athlete and black entertainer, bro.
Yeah.
And then Stephen A. Smith, he kind of on this shit where he feel like he bigger than the analyst now. Like he a movie star in his head. He the biggest nigga out there right now. So they was bound to collide at some point, man.
But you gotta look at the treatment he getting though. He getting treated like a he ain't getting treated like an analyst. Because some people try to come out and analysts try to come out and like, oh, I'm this and I'm that. And like, go ahead, sit down. Go sit down, bro. You ain't So
that nigga said he couldn't have averaged. It's impossible for him to average 1.5.
Yeah, that was a low
that nigga shot half a three.
That
nigga shot half a 3-pointer, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Something ain't adding up. The only way that's
on
possible if that nigga scored 2 points and he scored 1 point in one game, I believe.
But he said he only played one game. So like he said, it's impossible.
That nigga shot the 3, the foot was on the line, bro.
That nigga photoshopped his
half. It was 1.5.
He photoshopped his stats, bro.
You forgot
hey,
that.
you know a nigga lying when he get real intense. My knee bone broke in half.
You He meant that shit.
Oh, dude.
Nah, hell no.
But speaking of the sporting world, we got some real big news. Bill Belichick is no longer the coach of the New England Patriots. He's been a coach for 24 seasons, got 6 Super Bowl rings, 2 with the Jets as an assistant, 6 with Tom Brady.
The GOAT.
Recent years,
Definitely.
Belichick ain't had the same success without Tom Brady, but whatever. They did announce their new head coach, linebacker, our former Gerard Mayo, played for them for 8 years. Congrats to him on his new position. And to me, it seemed like this was already and this plan was in motion. We just didn't know about it. Because as soon as he was, I guess, fired from being the coach, not even 24 hours later, they announced dude as the head coach. I was doing some research and they said that Gerard Mayo had actually signed a contract extension and something in his contract he was going to be the successor of the Patriots. And I thought that was crazy. So what do y'all expect from the Patriots going forward? Do y'all think they're going to still be what we've been seeing the last couple of years? Or do you think it might be players may be more motivated playing for another coach like we saw with the Raiders when they had
Mac Jones cut. And I think they go draft our San Bernardino fella, Jalen McDaniels.
What's their draft pick this year? What's their draft pick?
They got the 5th pick. Jaden, my bad. But yeah.
Jaden? That would be a good fit.
They go, and they got the 5th pick. I think they got the 5th pick. And they got a lot of mock drafts got him going to the Patriots. I've seen a few.
Yeah. I like Jaden. He's good. I think that bro, it's gonna be a rebuild though. They're gonna be better than this year, but not much better. It's hard to replace not only a 24-year coach, bro, but the GOAT, like the greatest head coach of all time. The biggest thing though, out of all this kind of answers the question. Tom couldn't do it without him. He couldn't do it without Tom. I think that's going to be the biggest mark on his legacy. He's still the GOAT, but
once he still got a chance though. He's still coaching.
Yeah.
For me,
he's still coach.
But to me, you said Tom did it without him, but Tom went to Bruce Arians, who is another good coach with a great defense and some weapons. My thing with Coach.
I will say this. I slightly agree with you, but Jameis Winston with that same team couldn't do what Tom Brady did.
A fact, right? And
so
then it's kind of
that even more solidifies that Tom Brady was really what I don't even know what to say, but he was that man in New England.
And it was I won't say it was Belichick, but Belichick's camp was putting out we kind of made Brady.
Yeah.
We molded him into what he was his time here in New England. And it's kind of like, bro, if you did that, why can't you do that with anybody else? It only took Brady, a year, his first year or second year when he went to Tampa?
Yeah.
I don't care who you put around it. That's hard to do.
But I will say, I think the whole you can't do it without Brady mess with his psyche. And so that's why he pushed Mac Jones so much. Because nobody sees Mac Jones as their quarterback. I don't, if you do, congratulations, but I don't. So I feel like that whole narrative kind of pushed, we finna make Mac Jones that guy. Mac Jones is finna the Tom Brady of his draft, but obviously he's not. So
and that shit's hard to do. You coming in as Mac Jones. To be fair, bro, you're following Tom Brady in New England.
Yeah.
They expect you to walk in and just win 6 Super Bowls in 1 year.
Facts.
He's not a great quarterback, but he's not as bad as people making him seem. He just didn't get a fair shot.
It's only a few that's come across playing after a great. You got Steve, played after Joe.
Yeah.
Then you got Brett. Aaron Rodgers that came after Brett. It's only a few. That shit is hard though to live up to.
It is.
Somebody so great, and a lot of people can't handle that pressure.
I don't know necessarily if it's you living up to that great. But if you
No, hell
the
no.
guy,
Your fan base.
if you that guy on that team, right? You the quarterback, you the face of the franchise, and they draft somebody else. Because a lot of rookie quarterbacks then spoke out like, yeah, when I got drafted, so and so ain't want to, show me the ropes. They just left me to hang.
Yeah.
So when they retired, they like, I know the game, but old dude ain't teach me the game. For example,
Yeah.
Joe Flacco really didn't want to he didn't want to release the reins to Lamar. And so when it came to him showing Lamar the ropes, he was like, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, but you gotta think though. Them niggas is Baltimore. Y'all niggas was tired of Flacco already. Y'all was ready for something different.
Y'all kick my boy out,
ready.
man. Free Flacco.
Y'all was trying to get that nigga out of there. But then when you got people like Green Bay really wanted Brett still. They wasn't cheering for Aaron to come. You got who else, bro? It's like a lot of times it's hard to like Patrick Mahomes came into the Chiefs sucking. I can't remember who's the quarterback.
Alex
It was Alex Smith. Alex Smith.
Alex
Alex
Smith,
Smith
and
was
then
doing his
that
shit
nigga.
though.
Yeah, and he was getting hurt. Was he getting hurt with Kansas City
He
at
was
that time,
getting
or was
hurt.
when he left?
He was.
So then it was kind of like a easy transition. I feel like when you're a quarterback and you're on a team and that quarterback has won a Super Bowl and stuff, it's kind of hard for the second person to come along and fill that spot because everybody loved that person at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that's what plays into what I'm saying though. Like if I'm the quarterback and I've been the quarterback for this franchise for 10 years and you draft another one, like I'm gonna feel some type of way. Like, why you drafting him? I'm supposed to be the guy. I don't care what
hell no,
I don't care what everybody's screaming, like,
that's what I was about to say.
Like, but
I feel like
it's a business.
I get what you're saying, that because that's an athlete stop, bro. You're always going in your head, like Jordan right now is 60. He still think he's the top, but
yeah,
you got to think of it as a business. Like you're not gonna be the GOAT forever. Somebody's coming behind.
That's why the Warriors. That's why the
forever.
Warriors is in the situation that they in.
Yeah.
So, and sorry, my wife was interrupting me earlier when I was talking. But to the point of it being a business, look at the Packers. Packers have 3 quarterbacks now in the last almost 30 years. Like you have Brett Favre, then they drafted Aaron Rodgers early early so that he could build behind Brett. And then now look at Jordan Love this year. He threw for I think like 30 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And that's his first year. He has a better first year than Aaron or Brett Favre did. So who knows what he's going to be once he first starting year. Once he actually gets into the rhythm of it, who knows what he's going to be. But to the point of Bill, where these past couple of years, I think you can't tell me a coach of any coach in the league that has had success without a good quarterback, and he hasn't had a good quarterback. Where Bill Belichick failed is as a GM because he was drafting all the players.
Thanks.
Yeah.
I mean, a good quarterback. I mean, didn't the Ravens win that 1 year like Trent Dilfer?
But look at the defense they had.
Yeah,
they had an all-time great defense.
But you said it. Yeah, that's a fact. I mean,
they had an all-time great defense.
Hey, my nigga, Mike Tomlin is still above 500, and he's been having a shitty quarterback.
Yeah,
but
that's
I'm not gonna say shitty. I'm not gonna say shitty, but he's just not an elite. He's not top 10 quality quarterback. I'm not gonna say he's shit because he's in the NFL. I'm not even gonna disrespect, but he's just not top 10 quarterback quality. But Mike Tomlin still makes it work.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but you can't say a great one that won anything without a good quarterback.
But can you say all the Tom Brady's championships is because of him, or is it defense as well?
No, hell no. His first one.
So that's what I'm saying.
Half of Brady's championships was off of the kicker. Or
chill. Don't
because you have to get them in range though.
You got to get them in range.
Like you have
he does that.
Right?
He puts them in a position to get in range.
Those 2-minute drills, bro. He been doing this shit for a long time.
So if the kicker missed the kick, is it kicker fault that they lost, or is it Brady fault?
Exactly.
It's Brady's fault.
Go get the 7 points.
It would still be Brady's fault.
I would still say it's Brady's fault because he should have got him closer.
Still be Brady's fault. Exactly.
Should have got him.
Exactly.
The thing
with closer, bro.
I think the thing with Brady is what we're seeing right now with Brock Purdy. He he started out in a very good situation. Like he had a good defense, like coached by Bill Belichick, and he had weapons. Like Branch, he had who was the wide receivers then? Wes Welker wasn't in like for the first one against the Rams.
No,
But
I
he
only
had
remember
he had
Deion
some
Branch.
weapons.
He had Corey.
He had
Corey
Amendola
Dillon?
for a
Corey
little bit,
Dillon,
right?
no? Yeah, I think he had Corey Dillon. I
Yeah,
believe
so but again, it's the situation. He had a good coach with a good defense, and all he had to do was not turn the ball over.
That's
So-
tough, bro. So
so
you're calling Brady a game manager?
A game manager,
No,
exactly.
starting out, he was definitely a game manager.
Starting
Sorry,
out,
he got
I agree.
he got great.
I'll agree with that.
I don't know, bro.
Oh,
I don't
His
know.
first Super Bowl, he for sure was a game manager.
Exactly.
First Super Bowl,
I
he
don't know,
was.
man. I feel like he's always been clutch.
Yeah,
He's
but
always been
look,
clutch, bro.
there is no Brady without Belichick, and honestly, before Brady, there was no Belichick.
But he proved that wrong, though. He proved that wrong, though.
No,
he went to Tampa Bay and said there is a Brady without Belichick.
Brady was picked number 199 or whatever. What other team was he going to go to and get a chance?
We'll never know.
Exactly, but somebody had to draft him, and that was Bill.
I feel like what's his name? Brock Purdy is a game manager.
Right, and Brady was the same thing. Brady was the same, but no, Brock Purdy has some good games too now.
But
Brock Purdy has more weapons than Brady had when he first came in.
Yeah, definitely.
Brady didn't have a Debo Samuel.
But what I'm saying, right now, Brock Purdy is a game manager right now. Just like I'm saying, Brady was a game manager when he first started out.
Bro,
but we'll never know with Brock Purdy though, because he has an MVP candidate behind him with McCaffrey.
But we do know
he has Debo.
If you go to
the only thing we know,
if you
the
go
only
to
thing we know is
my fault, go ahead.
The one time that Brady's probably only had a elite wide receiver twice in his career, which is Mike Evans and Randy Moss.
Yeah.
The other times he was just winning low key.
We're not gonna play like elite, yeah, but he got some really good ones.
What about
good ones?
Not
what about Mr. Put that shit on?
When we seen him with the elite.
Oh, hold on.
When he seen him with the elite,
he had Gronk and he had the Hernandez.
I said
Hernandez.
I'm just saying receivers. When we seen him with the elite, when we seen him with the elite receivers, he would be balling out. When he had elite, Randy. When he had Randy breaking all the records, running up the score on teams.
Yeah, most quarterbacks be wilding out with wide receivers. Like look at Tom
was taking, which I don't understand why a lot of quarterbacks don't. And I get it, get your money, but Tom Brady showed you a way to get six Super Bowl rings by just taking a pay cut, take less money to win.
You know,
he only did that because he was getting Calvin Klein money.
I feel like speaking of money, the reason why quarterbacks don't take pay cuts is because they see these retired players and how the NFL don't care about them and they broke. And they're like, oh, I ain't finna be like that. I'm finna make sure I get my check. So when I get to where they at, I ain't got to work.
So you know what, too? All players, I encourage all players to get their money regardless of what. Ain't no loyalty in it because I learned something watching. I forgot what I was watching, but there's like a tax. Like, you know how we pay tax for like the whole year or whatever?
Yeah.
So athletes, professional athletes, every state they go to and play a game in, they pay tax per game. So whatever you're
working in that area.
So if you play in California, every game, they don't just get like
because you're working in that area.
It's not a standard pay. So you got to pay a tax. Like you got to pay your federal, and then you got to pay the state of whichever state you're playing in per game. So you might have a California, whatever California tax is, and then you go to freaking New York and you got to pay New York tax. Like
I would only play games in Texas and Florida, bro.
You don't control it.
That's why nobody likes to when it comes to like UFC and boxing and shit. That's why like no one likes to box in New York.
Yeah, they don't have.
Everyone likes to go to Texas. They like going to Texas and Vegas to box, and now everyone's going to Saudi Arabia or Dubai or whatever to box now because whatever money,
Way
the
more
prints
money.
and all that, the money situation and shit.
Way more money.
Way more money in Dubai.
Like I used to be one of those fans, like, oh, he just chasing the money, like upset because a player left or whatever. But then I learned that, like, they be getting raped. they be getting raped, like, regardless of how much money they per game check is. Like, government gets their money.
Split that shit in half.
You're right. So more big news, and this is college football. But Nick Saban retired after 26 years of being a collegiate head coach. Winning percentage over 80%, 7 natties. He coached in the NFL for Miami Dolphins 2005, 2006. He definitely a legend. He was to Alabama, huh?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He definitely gonna be Miss Alabama, legend. But they got yesterday they announced they brought on what's his name?
Thielen.
Huskies head coach.
From Washington, which is dope. How do y'all think
all them?
Go ahead.
I think he got pushed
all them
out.
kids, all those kids is
There we go.
All those
what I was
kids
gonna say.
Transfer portal.
Yep.
Nah,
that was my question.
It ain't that, Trey, because I don't see.
No,
Saban
all I'm saying is all these kids now since he left, they about to enter that transfer portal.
Oh yeah, definitely, because you
leave.
don't even know what the next coach gonna do.
But I will say though, with the dude that's coming in, the last 2 seasons he had with Washington, they've been doing their thing. But I do agree.
Yeah, but he was winning. He was winning before
or something in Washington.
But the season before,
yeah, they were number 2.
In 2019. I think they finished like 4-8 or something like that. And year because he had took over mid-year. Then that following year they went 12 and something, and then this last year they just went 14-1.
I think he was coaching at Fresno before too, but yeah, it was good.
Alabama's getting a good coach, but like Trey said, all them players that went to Bama to play for Saban, they might be dipping.
I think Saban, though, what AD was probably about to say, he did get pushed out though, not by just the transfer portal started to fuck shit up, but the NIL shit. And I mean, whatever people saying, Nick was paying kids before NIL. He was paying kids to come there. And then on campus
were
fucking up the game.
Yeah, right.
Dodgers and challenges all over campus.
He was right. He was giving out Camaros and shit. He was giving So I think that changed where like Alabama still had that pristine, like you're gonna win, but kids want that money still. They want them perks still.
Yeah,
and
it's
everybody's giving that now. Ain't no telling what Prime giving them in Colorado now. Shit,
nothing.
Motherfuckers making more money than perks.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
You might as well stay in college. You're gonna make more money in college than your rookie season.
And that's what a lot of these college players saying. Like, why go to the draft? I can make $10 million in college. If I get drafted the 5th round, I'm not making $10 million.
That's why Deion's son's staying. Deion's son's staying for another season.
Yeah.
But it's funny that you said the NIL stuff because Reggie Bush did tweet. He said NIL ran him away. He has no control over 5-star recruits. The playing field is level, and he can't handle it.
Yeah, exactly.
I think to me, I would say it's because then that's a weak way to go out because now you got to compete. Kirby Smart was kicking his ass out there in Georgia, and that he no longer he couldn't run the SEC no more. If that is the reason, true. But what I say when I say he got pushed out, Alabama, man, that's the only game in town. So if you're not winning, they got a problem with you. And I think like the boosters for Alabama probably was putting too much pressure on him. So he was just like, nah, after this shit, y'all go do it on your own then.
So
y'all think he going to the NFL?
I think eventually he will. I think he eventually will. He gonna take
I don't think he can make it. I don't think he can make it in the NFL.
I mean, he did.
When you're dealing with kids, he was playing. He was a coach in the NFL in Miami when I was living down here in Florida around that time, and he couldn't do it. Like he can't run adult grown men that's being paid to play the game like he could college kids. He didn't know how to deal with the players.
I feel like people said the same thing about Pete though. and Pete kind of,
They did.
even though he was
They did.
all they star players were young. Like Richard was young at that time.
Yeah.
Russ was young. Bobby Wagner was young. Like Pete got all those young people at that time before when he started coaching. But
They said the same thing about
I mean,
Pete. They said the same thing about the Harbaugh dude too, though.
Oh man, Harbaugh the goat. Both of them the goat. Both of them.
Yeah, I ain't
And,
gonna
and
lie.
they
I
daddy the
fuck with
goat
Harbaugh.
too.
I fuck with the Harbaugh twin.
But how do y'all think the players at Washington feel, knowing that they just had this coach that basically then brought them up over the last 2 years, and he like, I'm out. Do y'all feel
They
like
want to
well,
beat
shit,
the shit out of
The
Alabama.
same
his
way that
quarterback,
Jackson, the same way that
Jackson
quarterback was
State feel.
bouncing.
felt.
Same way Jackson State feel.
His quarterback was bouncing anyway. He didn't. At the end of the day, probably didn't believe in
Oh,
the second
yeah.
string, or probably couldn't bring in no top recruit quarterback to come through. So he was like, "Shit, I might as well go to the biggest program."
I ain't gonna lie, if I was a Washington Huskies fan and knowing we wasn't good a couple years ago and he came in and stepped in and he changed it and left, I'll feel some type of way. And if I'm a player,
Why the players do that shit? The players fucking leave every year now.
but
I
that's
hate the
But I
transfer
think
portal.
that's
I'm not gonna hold you. I
but
hate the transfer portal.
that's just now though. That's just now though. I feel like people say they hate the transfer portal. That just opened up what 5, 6 years ago. Coach has been doing this a long time, and then the kids were stuck there. Like you commit to a school, now you're stuck, and now your coach leave tomorrow.
No, I feel the
Like I
same. I
came to
feel the
play for
same thing
you.
about. I feel the same way about the coaching shit too. I feel like when you got that contract, unless you get fired, you need to
Yeah.
honor that. You need to honor that situation. Like if you want to transfer, I don't know. I feel like it should be you should probably only get to transfer once. Like I understand people fuck up. You
I
choose
feel
the
that.
wrong
I feel that.
school. You choose the wrong school and shit. Cool. You fucked up. You should get that one more time. You shouldn't be able to get the transfer each year because you don't like something. Because at the end of the day, you're not teaching you as a person. If you're always running away from your problems, you're not learning
I
shit.
feel
You
that.
just, and at the end of the day, that's why a lot of these goddamn NFL players that are young, when they don't make it, even just in sports in general, that's why you got you got a Kaminga talking
These
about,
kids ain't trying to hear that shit,
I
Trey.
can't get in my group. Oh shit, it's real
These
though.
kids ain't trying
At
to
the
hear
end of
that
the day,
shit.
There should be a limit though. There
real
should be a
though.
limit on it.
Yeah, there should
There
be a limit
on that
you gotta
shit.
think about it like this. You coming out of high school, coach telling you, he got faith in you and he wants you to start, and then you now a third year freaking red shirt because you can't just get in the game, like because you're not getting a chance. Not based off of talent, but based off of the guys above you not leaving.
Okay, now look. Now check this out. If you're not producing, how can you get mad at that? So look,
you can't.
Say, yeah, cool. Say you got.
Oh, he froze.
My boy froze.
All I'm gonna say
But
is,
I do think though, like if Nick Saban retires today, but like this summer he was in my living room with me and my parents, like, hey, come to Bama. Then you retire, I should have the right to leave. Back in it, like 10 years ago, I would just be stuck there. Like I already signed, I committed, and I don't even know this dude that's coming to coach. I feel like it's cool. I think that should be allowed. But every year you transferring, like that's crazy.
So I feel if you are a winning coach and you leave, cool. But if you a coach and you ain't producing and then you bounce, absolutely not. And like y'all said, the transfer portal is cool. I'm not against it, but at some points I am. Like how you just say if you led this team to a natty and you like, all right, I'm about to bounce and go play for Coach Prime. Like for what?
Yeah.
You already took the team there. I don't even like people going for Prime anyways.
What?
Listen.
What do you mean?
Listen, I'm let me get to it.
Ouch.
We talked about it last week. We ain't talking on the pod, but we talked on the side. As a wide receiver, and there's 30 people in the room, why would you transfer there?
That's every college team.
Right. Every D1 is gonna have that.
Yeah.
Okay, but why would you transfer to a team that got if it's like AD was saying, you a red shirt for 3 years, because you got people that ain't leaving in front of you.
I feel that. But okay, hey, even me now at fucking 31, but 18-year-old me, I don't care if there's 30 people in front of me. I feel like I'm that one. I feel like I'm the guy. That's why they
And that's what
transferring
I'm
there.
trying to say. Niggas be running from the grind, bruh.
That's
the
what
end
I'm
of the day,
saying.
if you feel like you that nigga, bruh, you go out there, you go through your little training camp and shit,
Right.
and show you
right.
can from that 30, at least your first year you can get in between 1 through 10, and then
At
boom, the
least.
second year after you done redshirt or whatever, you should be able to get through 1 through 5. And then your junior
Yeah.
year, that's when you should really be balling out.
But
at the end of the day,
that's the issue with the transfer portal, though, right? So say if you fighting for that 1 through 10, but then you just got 15 people that just came to your school, and you know they dogs. So now you went from possibly being in the top 10 to dropping back to where you was before.
well, shit, bro. That's your.
So
you should have been working on your skills. You should have been working on your skills, then, bro.
Some kids gonna see like 5 more kids show up. Oh, I'm out of here. I'm transferring. Another kid's gonna be like, all right, well, I got to get better.
So
that's all that means.
If I'm a wide out and I'm at Washington, and for some reason Travis Hunter coming like, oh, I'm transferring to Washington, bro, it's a wrap for me. Whatever I have,
it's not.
It's a wrap.
It's not, right?
It's not. You could be
not.
lined up. You could be lined up next to this nigga now.
That's what I'm saying.
They want to push. They want to push him so bad, bro. So all them wide outs at Colorado, you may get a play a year. A play.
Nah, bro.
You might get a snap a year.
What's his name? Weaver. That nigga was balling
that's what I'm
too.
He was.
He's one of the top 3. If you not in the top 3, you may get a snap a year.
Shit, you better get better.
Get better, bro. Y'all niggas be. I'm telling you.
Because what are you going? Okay, I'm gonna leave Colorado and go where? To Alabama. They ain't got
Washington?
the same top 5 niggas. But now Washington, do you want to go to Washington? They ain't got their coach no more.
One thing I did hear, I was watching Zay Flowers pod. He was on the Pivot, and he was saying that he chose to go to not a smaller school, but not the traditional like Clemson, Ohio State, and shit like that.
Boston College.
Yeah.
He chose to go to Boston College because he knew that the team was gonna be revolved around him and shit like that, and he was gonna be able to play. But then, nigga, you should have chose that from the jump.
But
you should have chose that from the jump. If you know you just want to ball out, like for instance, if you goddamn, I don't know, I'm just gonna say Mikey Williams.
Yeah.
If you're Mikey Williams and you just want to shoot the fucking ball, nigga, go to one of these schools like Dame, where Dame Lillard went, or Steph Curry went, and go to these smaller colleges and just chug up shots and just show you can play them.
But this is
He just committed.
This is another issue.
Yeah.
I go to this school, bro. Who was watching Davidson? Be honest, nobody.
Nobody was still
nobody.
Who was watching? Who was watching Boston College? Maybe people that lived in that area.
Yeah, but
ain't nobody cared about Boston College since what's his name?
I already know who you talking about.
Atlanta.
That's exactly.
I already know who you talking about.
So
got his ass speared.
Yeah.
What's his name? Matt.
Was that it? I forgot. I know who you talking about though.
But so that's my issue, bro. Like you can't.
But
you
I
want
think
you want that. You want to be seen, right? But the only place you're gonna be seen is these schools.
No, bro.
Seeing these people.
Nah, that's what I was gonna say. I think Shannon Sharp is the one that said it. If you nice, they'll find you. It don't matter where you. If you're nice, they will find you. How many?
No,
but especially in this era though, like social media is everywhere. Cameras are everywhere. They're gonna see.
You know how nice
Dorian, what school did Ja go to? Ja Morant. What college did he go to? Because I can't even tell you.
Hold on. I know
it start with an M.
Michigan.
It start with an M. No, it wasn't Michigan.
It
was a smaller school, but
that's my point. That nigga was the second pick. He was the second pick, and nigga, no one knew that school until that nigga started hooping, and we seen that nigga on Instagram and everything. Niggas is gonna find you no matter where you at, bro.
That's not
the
true,
reason
bro.
why they showed the top 10 picks for this coming up NBA draft. nigga, like 8 of them is international players, and we don't get to see that shit.
But all right, let me pose this: how many players, college HBCU players been drafted? 0.
Bro, that's because they don't get the chance. The only thing about that, they don't get the chance to play against the Alabama and shit like that. That's the only thing.
Don't matter, but people supposed to find you, right?
Look, people just shit on the quality of teams that they're playing. So it's kind of hard to say, oh, well, they're not playing elite teams. So that's why it's hard to evaluate. Because I bet you Coach Prime, when he was at the HBCU, I bet you if he could have showed or tried to play against a TCU or not the top 10 or the top, but nigga like a Drake or a fucking just the smaller type of D1 schools, I bet you teams would start looking at them like, oh, okay. Like HBCUs can keep up with the top 50 teams or something like that. But nobody wants to play none of the HBCUs.
This wasn't even a part of the podcast, but I'm glad you brought that up. So Prime brought all his luggage, right, to Colorado.
Oh, and it's Louis.
And it's Louis. So is he proven, are we witnessing with our own eyes that HBCU players can't make it? Because clearly,
no, because
winning,
the niggas
they
beat TCU. They beat TCU.
Yeah, they can make it. What do you mean?
They beat TCU.
I don't even have my phone, but the
USC game was not that far off.
It wasn't. They almost beat it.
Almost.
Nigga, they kept doing it. And they didn't have a line. Year. It was their first year and didn't have an offensive line. Give that nigga an offensive line, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro. When Prime first year, niggas want this nigga to win the next. His first year, bro. Like,
no, y'all know I gotta play.
He gotta go 18-0, bro.
Y'all know I gotta play devil's advocate, bro. Y'all know
that nigga offensive line. Them niggas was the size of me. Goddamn, niggas was getting to the back of the goddamn backfield in 5 to 3 seconds.
My nigga Prime gotta win the daddy first year for him to be a success.
All right,
jeez.
So I'm about to switch to NFL because you're talking about O-line and how you got to give it time. People right now, and this whole year, have been shitting on Bryce Young. He has a terrible offensive line, and he's throwing to Adam Thielen and DJ Chark.
Oh my goodness.
Adam Thielen was only good in Minnesota because Kirk Cousins was going to launch that, and he had an offensive line too to be able to throw the ball.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just not. I don't have faith in quarterbacks.
So Adam Thielen's not good.
He is
Adam
good
Thielen
too.
A good receiver?
I for sure think he's good.
But bro, come on, bro.
That nigga put up numbers for my fantasy. I have
Adam Thielen isn't. I'm just asking a question. I'm just asking. Adam Thielen is not a good receiver.
Would you rather have Adam Thielen? Let me see who else on his level.
Don't say Cooper Kupp because I would take Cooper Kupp over a lot of people.
Would you rather have Adam Thielen or Rashad Bateman?
Adam Thielen.
Oh,
are we talking about Prime? Yeah, I would take Adam Thielen, bro. For real, he's more consistent.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So Adam Thielen is trash.
I'm not saying he's trash, but you need to have a guy, bro. Adam Thielen is not that guy.
CJ Stroud doesn't have a guy. That nigga just got 2.
He just got receptions for 195 yards.
Yeah, that's his first.
And they being Cleveland right now.
Right.
Cool. Right. It's first year. That nigga balled out. Cool. But nigga, Adam Thielen's been balling out.
That's what I'm saying. Consistent, bro. Like he doesn't have one like a fluke game. Like he was nice that game. He been like that for a little while.
All I'm saying is, I don't have faith in a quarterback that's my height, bro. I'm sorry.
You can't, but he was doing it in college though, balling.
That's cool.
That's why he went number one.
That's cool. You know,
I think he should have went number one.
Yeah,
I don't.
Anybody can turn up in college.
Look.
That's not true.
You know the funny thing about college, bro? You get to play trash teams 7 out of the 10 games, bro.
Yeah, Alabama was playing. They do have the warm up games where you're playing fucking backyard university.
Yes, bro.
So you telling me
you play 3 hard games?
You telling me Tua's brother is nice?
Bro, everybody knows college football, bro.
Low key, you're gonna put up some stats that are crazy.
Niggas put up stats in college football.
But I don't agree with Trey though. Like So Drew Brees is trash? Is what you're saying? Because his height?
That's the only short nigga, the only short quarterback that's really done some
Kyler Murray's
shit.
trash? Kyler Murray's trash?
He's not trash, but it's not. I'm not picking. If I had to choose,
Is he top 15?
no,
No,
Kyler Murray.
not top 15. No,
No.
he's not top 15.
If
Not
I had to
top
choose,
15?
look.
There's 15
Look, if I had
other
to
quarterbacks
choose-
right now that are better.
If I had to choose
Go ahead.
Purdy or Kyler Murray,
You're choosing.
Look,
Don't say it.
look.
Don't fucking say it. Don't.
I'm choosing Purdy, bro. I'm sorry.
You're
I
a
don't
drunk.
know. I don't know.
I'm choosing Purdy,
What?
bro.
Why is?
know.
What do you mean you
Look,
don't
look.
know?
And no, look,
How's
look.
this conversation?
And Dre, look. And I'm saying, like, on the 49ers right now, if you said,
Right,
hey, I could
right.
get Kyler Murray on the 49ers or just stay
Exactly.
with Purdy, I'm going to stick with Purdy, bro.
But you
I'm sorry,
can't
bro.
say that.
I'm not
though. You
choosing.
can't say that.
I'm not choosing a
Hey,
5'9" quarterback.
disconnect his shit, Kendrick.
You
Disconnect
know
his
why
shit,
you
bro.
can't
Choosing
say
a
that?
fi- I'm
Because
not
if we
choosing
go,
What?
five-
if we listen,
I'm
we
not
go,
choosing 5'9" quarterback. I'm
we
not.
go to the Baltimore and San Francisco game. How many
Yeah.
teams has Sam Darnold been on? Like 4. And he
I
went
forgot
out
that nigga was
there
in the
and
league.
drove the ball down and scored a touchdown with that San Francisco offense.
And he's
That's what
not
I'm saying.
5'9". And he's not
Purdy is that
5'9".
guy.
So you're saying
I'm
Sam
just
Darnold's
saying-
better than Kyler Murray?
No, me? No. I'm saying
I'm saying Trey. I'm saying
Oh.
Trey.
No,
No, I get what
but
you're
I'm-
saying.
He's not. But if I'm not choosing a 5'9" quarterback to lead my team, because Drew Brees is the
Bro.
only one out of I don't know how many 5'9" quarterbacks, 5'9" to 5'11". I'm just not choosing that.
Nigga can't be 5'11" in the league?
Nah, bro. Nah, I'm sorry.
Why?
What?
5'11"?
What?
As a quarterback, as my quarterback,
As a quarterback, you can't be 5'11" and play
can,
quarterback at a league.
but I'm not
Bro.
trusting you to take me to the main goal for us to
Can't.
get to you trying to sell tickets
What?
or get to the Super Bowl.
You
Both.
can do
Drew
both.
Brees did it. What are you talking
And
about?
that's what I just said. Like,
You're only telling me one person.
that's
So-
so one person shouldn't let you believe.
Nah.
So
Oh,
a 5'11"
wow.
nigga. I feel like
I
Mike
need a
Vick was around
6'2".
5'11", bro.
I need
wow.
6'2". I need a 6. You got to be like 6'2", 6'2"-ish. Johnny Manziel, that nigga was hot. Shit, nigga was under 6 feet.
That nigga was an alcoholic, bro.
Johnny Manziel. Look, bro.
That nigga was balling as an alcoholic in goddamn
Listen,
college.
you know what Johnny Manziel's problem
Horrible.
was? In college, no matter what he did, he could do no wrong. And they babied
That's fact.
him and coddled him.
Fact.
And he got to. How do you get in trouble in Cleveland, bro?
Easy. What you
Cleveland, bro.
mean? Easy.
Cleveland?
Yeah, easy.
Cleveland.
So Russell Wilson ain't good?
Easy, bro.
Oh, there we
It's
go. Hey,
So
say that
Russell Wilson ain't
again.
good?
Say that again, EB. Say that
So
again.
Russell Wilson ain't good.
That,
Talk your
like
shit.
that nigga. Hey, look,
He's
look.
5'11".
Like Cam, like
Talk
Cam
your
said.
shit, bro.
Look, like Cam said. Like Cam said, game manager.
What?
No, that nigga just had a
Yo,
cold defense, bro.
bullshit.
To be
Yo,
no, look.
bullshit, Dre.
To keep it a buck. To keep it a
Yo,
buck, that nigga
bullshit,
rest.
Dre.
That nigga. I'm not saying Kyle Murray isn't good. I'm not saying these niggas
This
aren't
nigga
good.
Kendrick got up and walked away, bro. He got up and left.
I'm not saying
You
these niggas ain't
said
good, bro.
you said prime Russell Wilson, bro. Is
That
not
nigga
good,
had that nigga had a cold nigga named Marshawn Lynch.
bro.
And another
From
all-time
Oakland.
great defense.
And then had an all-time great defense.
Hey,
So
I bet
you're
you
also taking Brock Purdy over Russell Wilson.
Right now?
say yes.
Why are you thinking? Why are
If
you thinking about
say
this?
yes,
though?
I'm ending the podcast right now.
What?
Wait.
Over
Are
Russ?
we talking about Russell Wilson now?
No, I'm talking. No, not right now. Not right now. Not
Because, yes,
Bronco
I
Country.
am.
Let's ride. Not Bronco Country. Let's ride, Russ.
That's right.
I'm talking about prime. I'm talking about prime Russ in Seattle. Back-to-back Super Bowl appearances, Russ.
Yes.
Legion of Boom hat on his side, Russ.
Yes.
Bro, if you
You're
compare
taking
the
Brock
numbers,
Purdy.
no, look. If you're being real,
Oh,
if you
man.
compare,
The real is
if you
back.
look,
The bill is back.
I want
Bill is back, Russ.
to compare Russell's numbers to Purdy's numbers this year.
You can't
So
do that,
somebody-
bro.
You can't.
He
You
has the
can't.
best
I can.
offensive.
This is right.
bro. You
This is
can't.
what I'm
And that
saying,
nigga
bro.
and that nigga got the best defense in football.
I
But
guarantee.
the Niners have a great defense too, though.
I guarantee
I know.
you, bro. If you put Daniel Jones or Mac Jones as the quarterback for the 49ers, I guarantee you they got the same record.
I agree. I agree.
Guarantee you they got
The exact
first
same.
pick.
Yeah, exact same shit.
And I feel the same way about the Seahawks when they Russ in
You
his
put
prime.
Mac Jones then? Wait,
Yeah.
you put Mac Jones instead
All
of
he
Russ?
had to do was hand the ball off to Marshawn, really. And that's why they didn't win the other Super Bowl.
Hey, were you watching
Because
football
of
back then?
politics.
Were
You
you
heard that
watching
nigga
football back
Marshawn
then?
on Club Shay say. All they have to do is hand the ball over.
So
Hand the
you're
ball
saying
off.
Russ was a game manager? He had no game-winning drives that whole his prime.
No,
and
he
them,
did, bro. A
in that
lot of
time.
niggas. Bro, my nigga Baker Mayfield had a game-winning drive for that nigga Adrian.
Baker be cooking though.
Come on, bro. And Bake we trust.
A lot of niggas
And
be having.
Baker
Motherfucker,
is
we
on the
don't.
smaller side too, though.
And
Baker on the
and
smaller side.
let's
He
say this.
at 6 feet. He's at 6 feet.
Let's say this.
Okay, he's with cleats on.
Baker Mayfield
1
is took this team to the playoffs.
And I'm always
Something that Jameis Winston could not do.
I'm always gonna be a Baker fan. That nigga 6 feet.
Yeah, there will be no Jameis bashing though.
Come on, bro.
There
Hey,
will be some-
okay.
Hey, eat your W, bro. Eat your W. Like that nigga.
I will say, bro, he is for what he did this last game. I applaud him for that.
A real one. A real one.
Hey, when that nigga get a podcast, that nigga will be elite.
That nigga just shouldn't have stole them crab legs, bro. He would have been good, bro, for real. That nigga would have been straight. That nigga would have been straight, bro. He would have been all right, man, for real.
No, but I'm sorry, bro. I'm
he
just
was trying to have a date, bro.
that nigga Purdy. That nigga Purdy.
No, bitches
I'm
like seafood.
I'm just not choosing a 5'10" quarterback to run my team, bro. I'm
not
sorry.
Russ, not Drew Brees, not Kyler
No,
Murray.
I'll take Drew.
What do you? Drew only went to one Super Bowl. Russ went to two.
Drew went
and
to
won
one Super Bowl, but look at this nigga's numbers, bro. Look at that nigga's numbers.
This nigga, bro.
Russ's numbers are not close. Like, even if you want to, if this nigga Russ could play up to the age of Tom Brady, I don't think that nigga breaking Drew's passing yards. Well,
But
you know,
nobody
Tom
is.
Brady
Drew is
got
like
it.
number 3. Drew's like number
I
3
think
in
he number
passing yards, ain't
two.
he?
I think he number 2.
So nobody really is except one nigga.
Yeah.
So one nigga.
And it took Tom. Look, and it took Tom.
It's not-
It took Tom Brady till he was 44 to do it.
That's what I'm saying. So you can't hold that against Russ. Nobody broke them.
Tom
them
Brady.
records,
Tom
bro.
Brady don't really be throwing bombs like that.
He don't.
Bruh.
He don't. He got that noodle
So
on.
that's why I took him so long.
But I'm still not. I don't know, bro. Drew is the only exception to the 6 feet and under. I'm sorry.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
The only exception. I'm not. Kyler Murray is just. He's good. Don't get me wrong.
How tall
He's
is
good.
Brock
And
Purdy?
fuck Russell. And fuck Russell.
Who?
I think
And
Brock
fuck
Purdy's
Russell.
small too, though.
Bro, that nigga is a. He's probably like 6'2". He probably like Lamar Jackson height. 6'2", 6'3".
I can see like 6'2", probably.
Yeah.
He's probably like 6'2", right?
Bro, y'all don't understand. Like, these linemen is like 6'8".
No, I get that, bro. But like you saying
That's
it like
their
you can't be
job.
tall and trash too, nigga. Like you can be big as fuck
You
and still
can.
trash.
It's a million of tall and trash. It's a million of them, bro. But
That's how
If
Mitch
we talking
Trubisky
about-
got in the league, bro.
if we're talking about starting quarterbacks, if you told me, hey, the 49ers said, hey, we're going to trade Purdy for Kyle, bro, I bet you the front office is laughing like, hell no, we not.
Bro.
I bet you the
think they'll make
49ers.
that trade. I think they'll make that trade. If it was like ever
Yeah.
a real thing,
Bro,
they'll make that
look,
trade, bro.
look, bro. Madden ain't making that trade on Madden. If you
They're
try
making
to
that
trade,
trade,
bro, I'll turn Madden on right now. I bet you if you try to trade Kyler Murray for Purdy, they deny.
Just a one for one trade, bro.
1 for 1. They deny. You got to throw in probably a draft pick, an extra
What?
draft pick to approve that one. I bet you
Bruh.
Madden declining that, bro.
So you said under 5'11", right?
Under 5'11". 5'11" and under.
5'11".
5'11" and under.
So if you're not 6 feet, I'm just not.
That's why I threw Russell in there.
I'm not fucking with you, honestly. If you might be good, bro, but to run my team and I'm hoping you take me to the Super Bowl, I'm just not
But we named niggas that did it.
Russell!
cool.
Russell!
Russ.
He said,
I know
fuck
two.
Russell on his future
Drew
shit.
Brees and Russ, 2 of them. That's
Mike
cool.
Vick.
How tall is Mike Vick? Even though he didn't make it to the Super Bowl, but how
Yeah,
tall
he
is
wasn't that. He was probably like 6 foot, right? He wasn't
Yeah,
that
He's like
tall.
6
I think like 6'1". I think.
Nah, they said he was 6 foot.
Yeah.
Bro,
I'm
it
telling
So
you, I'm
that
just
one
not.
inch, that 1 inch.
I'm not.
ain't
I'm not
many,
saying.
bro. It ain't
I'm
many.
not saying
It ain't
that.
a lot. That's what I said, bro.
I'm not saying that these niggas ain't good, bro. But if I had to choose a squad, bro, I'm just
Hold on.
not choosing
Here we go.
a 5'9" nigga to a
Here we
nigga
go.
my height to play quarterback.
Listen. 1984, or no, 1980, 1998 NFL Comeback Player of the Year. Was it Doug Flutie? 5'10".
Yeah, Doug Flutie. Boston
Did my
College.
nigga go to?
Pro Bowl.
I know who Doug Flutie. Did my
Pro
nigga
Bowl.
make it to the Super Bowl?
That don't
That's
matter,
all I'm
bro.
saying, bro.
You asking too many questions.
Niggas that are 5. I'm not. Murray is nice, cool. That nigga is nice. Drew Brees, nice. Russell, okay.
Give my nigga Russ. Let Russ cook, bro.
Look, 1939 and 1940 all-time NFL All-Pro Davey O'Brien.
Bro, I bet you the only.
I was there. I was watching his games, bro. In 1939 and 1940. I was watching.
I bet you the only nigga that is only quarterback under 6 foot that won an MVP is probably Drew Brees. If he did win one, I can't even think of if Drew Brees ever won MVP. I'm pretty sure he did.
I don't think he did.
In the NFL,
I don't think he did though.
NFL Rookie of the Year, 1952, Eddie LeBron. Come on, bro.
Yeah, nigga. We was still getting hosed by the police and shit, and the dogs was chasing us in 1952, nigga. And he was doing that.
Rookie of the
He was doing
Year.
that under them circumstances, nigga.
Come on,
man.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just
football didn't even look like football back then.
The short quarterback is just not it for me.
Nah, niggas want their quarterbacks to be built like Cam
6'1",
and Josh Allen and shit.
Bro,
I need my quarterback to be like a Lamar build, goddamn Patrick Mahomes build. Like, nigga, you gotta have some height. You got to. I can't design every play to roll out the pocket for us to complete a pass.
But Drew wasn't rolling out every play though.
That's the only nigga that figured out the sweet science of staying in the pocket and figuring out a way not to throw over 6'8" niggas.
It only matters about like your line, bro. If your line can protect you, it don't really matter. It don't really matter. You just got to get the right throwing angle.
If you 5'9" and you got Dre, you my height. Try to throw a ball with Wash coming at you, jumping. Let Wash jump at you, and you try to throw a ball.
But that's where the O line comes in, bro.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Bruh, you got 3 seconds to get that ball in the air.
We're not gonna sit here and act like even it happens to Lamar Jackson. He like 6'2". When he throws the ball, half the time, all the defensive line, they just have to jump in the air and they bat the shit because the way he throws the ball.
Let me see.
But,
he got that weird sidearm throw, and all the defensive line just jumps in the air and bats the ball. And
but you got to think though, like if you're that high, like Kyler Murray, he's been that high his whole life, bro. So he's figured out how to get his release point. Like by now where to
rolling out.
I mean, if that's what you got to do, bro. Like,
or drop back 10 yards.
Bro, listen to this. I just Googled it. Bryce Young only had 1.4 seconds to throw the ball in the pocket. What do you want me? 1 second, bro?
1 second.
1.4 seconds.
In all seriousness.
Better get that ball in the air.
The Panthers set that nigga up because that nigga should have just not played this season. Keep it a beam.
But who are they gonna play? Like you act like who are they gonna play?
I feel like you shouldn't. I feel like when you draft a quarterback and your team ain't ready, you sign a Joe Flacco to take those hits. I'm sorry, that nigga need to get fucked. Joe Flacco, he a vet. He could take the damage. He could get fucked up.
But
you don't put your rookie out there with 1.5 seconds to throw, and you think he's gonna have confidence in year 2.
I get that, but it is an investment. Like, bro, we already done spent this money on you, bro. You're our savior.
Yeah,
we don't have time to wait. The fan base is impatient.
To that, I think Chicago would be smart because they got the first pick. If they do want Caleb Williams, keep Justin
Fields.
Justin Fields, keep him for a year. Let Caleb Williams figure it out behind them, and then maybe by game 7, somebody could be hurt. and trade
But the
Justin
thing
Fields,
with
then you get more.
Chicago though, Justin Fields isn't bad.
He's not.
Chicago's
not.
bad. He's not
So
a
that's
bad
Chicago
the thing, though.
quarterback.
system is
So
horrible.
Yeah.
last year, Chicago, they ended on a good little run too. Not good, but
Yeah.
he started looking good at the end of last season, but then turn
Yeah.
around to the beginning of this season and he was looking horrible.
And then listen
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy has an average of 3.41 seconds to throw the ball.
That's
One
Adrian,
second
look,
1
look.
second versus 3.
Come on.
Yeah.
Adrian, I don't know if you was on at the time, but look, this is what I said. If I
He's
had
about to say something outrageous,
I
bro.
have the 49ers team right now, right? If you could push the button and say, hey, we're going to trade Purdy for Kyle Murray, are you pushing that button?
I would,
Depends on
but
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
It would have to be something. I would still think about it because Purdy, like, he doing good, but Kyler Murray, he'll add something else to the offense.
Thank you. You're only
I'm
saying you'll
sorry.
think about it just because of the chemistry, and he's doing good right now. I agree.
Yeah,
But talent for talent, you're taking
Kyler Murray better. Yeah, Kyler Murray better.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
That's all I wanted to hear.
the
I'm
Texans
sorry.
beat
You know
the
what?
crap out of the
So
Browns
I'm not
right
saying
now.
he,
but look,
I'm not
so with
saying
me,
Kyle Murray isn't better than Purdy, but I'm saying for that me wanting my team, I do not want a 5'9" nigga as my quarterback. I just don't. I'm sorry.
It's crazy that that height matters that much. It matters.
If I'm a
it's
coach,
factor.
I shouldn't be looking my quarterback eye to eye. I'm sorry. I shouldn't. I shouldn't be looking my nigga eye to eye. I should be looking up to this nigga and grabbing this nigga face mask and telling him what place to run. I shouldn't be talking to this nigga eye to eye. We have an eye to eye conversation.
Bro,
I'm sorry.
that nigga Kyler Murray is a two-sport athlete, bro. He could have been playing in baseball. He could have been playing in MLB.
That's where he should have went.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
He probably should have went.
He
probably should have went.
I'm going baseball, bro.
He should have went baseball. He probably would have been getting that what my nigga Atani money. I don't know how to say his name.
Yeah, oh yeah.
He would have been getting.
yeah.
He probably would have been getting that type of money if he was really. I never seen him play baseball, but I heard that he's nice. But
yeah,
I heard Colin Murray nice at baseball, but he probably would have been getting that type of money. Probably.
Yeah,
it's a good chance.
I don't know about that. That Otani,
Balling
a hitter
right
and a pitcher. So
yeah, generational.
Oh yeah,
Never
and
seen
that
no shit
nigga,
like that.
and he's not pitching this coming up year.
And he
Yeah.
Asian, so that's a whole different market he appealed to. So that's
A
money
fact.
coming in. Come on,
A
now,
fact.
Hey,
Bro.
he's smart. Did you see how he deferred his contract?
Yeah,
Bro, that
Bro's
I
gonna be
ain't
getting paid
never
until
thought
like
about doing that. To like
to
2060 or something.
3,000. The year 3,000, he's getting checked.
How you think of that?
I bet there's gonna be a lot of niggas that start doing that though.
Nope, it ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Just like that, Deshaun Watson, you won't ever see that again. And
But I think
and
I wonder if it's an option to do that though. If you have an
you gotta
option
think
to
about
just be
it.
like,
American players ain't thinking, oh, I'm finna make sure I stack this up.
They not.
Yeah, no.
They're not.
If I
You signed for
was a player,
250 million?
if I was a player, bro.
if my son make it to the league, I'm telling him, hey, ask for part ownership, ask for a couple percentages, and take a lower salary. You're still gonna get millions, but ask for some percentages of that team.
Caleb Williams asked for that, and they laughed at him, man.
Yeah, well, then I ain't playing for your team. I'm gonna pull a Eli Manning because you
Yeah.
Eli was supposed to go to the Chargers.
You seen what they said about?
Yeah.
You seen what they
Yeah.
just
That's a
said
whole
about
nother
Caleb
kind of
Williams?
bracket of money.
They just
What
said
they say
Caleb
about
Williams
Caleb?
said that
If
if the Bears is keeping the first round pick, they monitoring it. He's not declaring for the draft until the Bears say what they doing with their first round pick.
But he don't want to go to Chicago. I mean, I don't blame him.
Hell no, bro. No.
Where would you want to go? Like, who's in the top three?
I
Who
think
wants
he's
to go
trying to go
die?
to New York. He's trying to go somewhere like one of the New York teams.
Why?
He said,
Saquon's leaving. Well, why?
bro, if I'm him, if Aaron Rodgers is coming back, bro, I'm gonna play behind the Aaron Rodgers. Let that nigga tear his Achilles again. And then
Man,
boom.
he ain't got long.
I
I
feel
sure go
that.
chill behind him.
And he gonna learn. He gonna learn
I feel that.
from A-Rod.
That ain't true because Zach Wilson showed he ain't learned a damn thing.
Let me see.
Zach Wilson slow.
He ain't learned
Yeah,
nothing.
who's the top?
It's not.
Who got the
it's
top
So
three
not-
picks?
look,
Though?
listen.
Who
So
got the top three picks?
the top of the draft order, and we got to go with top 5 because anything past
Yeah.
5, ain't no team giving that up.
Yeah.
So you got the Bears 1, Commanders 2, Patriots 3, but Bill ain't there no more. Arizona, which I think would, and the Chargers. I don't think the Chargers giving up Herbert.
I think Arizona go get
No.
Marvin Harrison Jr.
I saw him
Arizona?
going to
or the Bears. One of them.
I saw him going.
One of them are. But if I'm the Bears, where I'm trading out of the my first pick. I'm probably not gonna drop anywhere lower than 5. So whoever really wanted
the Bears got 1 and 9. Because remember they got the
both.
Panthers
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm still like, so if New York wanted the 1 pick that bad, yeah, you gonna have to give me like 4 first rounds.
Yeah, you got the Jets at 10, and then you got the Giants at 6.
If you're the Bears, you're not looking at trying to get Marvin Harrison.
I don't think
That's if I want to keep Fields.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
what I'm saying. I don't see why you wouldn't though.
Because
that's the thing though. That's the thing though. Look,
they don't.
If you're trading for, if a team is trading up for number 1, you just get an assurance of, hey, I'm picking Caleb Williams.
The thing with Caleb Williams is he gets such a huge comparison to Mahomes, and any team right now would take Mahomes. That's the thing. Everybody tries to compare him most to Mahomes. Like they say that's the 1-for-1 like player comp. So I think if the Chargers had the chance right now to get Mahomes, they buy Herbert.
Absolutely. You gotta go, my boy.
Not after that money they just gave him. Ain't nobody taking that money off of them.
Why not?
Yeah,
it's Mahomes.
you gonna make it back.
Mahomes?
10 years.
No. I'm talking about.
Make that shit back.
No team is taking that money that the Chargers just gave.
No, I'm saying.
Why wouldn't you? Herbert's nice, bro.
No, I'm saying if the option was there.
No. Yeah, I know.
If you had to pick between Mahomes and Herbert, you're taking Mahomes.
I'm taking Mahomes. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So that's how you got to look at the Caleb Williams pick, because now most teams compare due to Mahomes. So any team within that top 5, if they get the chance to pick and take a player, they're going to take Caleb Williams.
If I'm the Bears, bro, I need 3 first rounders.
Yeah, and that's the cost is going. That's what it's going to cost.
They need to stack up on picks.
If you're the Bears, any of y'all, if you're the Bears, are you done with Justin Fields?
So this is what
I
I'll be
would.
done.
Well, no,
if I could pair him with Marvin Harrison, yeah.
No, so
that's what I'm saying. You can.
If I'm the Bears, I do it exactly like I just said. I'm drafting Caleb Williams. I'm keeping Fields, and unless because preseason players get hurt.
Yeah.
Because I promise you, I could get more for them either in the season next year or in the preseason next year. Because somebody gonna get hurt, somebody gonna want a quarterback. I got a starter right here.
Yeah,
it's not happening.
And I got somebody.
That nigga already said, bro. He said that I honestly think he will not declare for the draft if the Bears is keeping that pick. I think he make money already.
He's gonna come back. He's gonna come back.
He said that they said that the reason why he hasn't declared for the draft is because he's trying to see what the Bears are doing with their pick.
Yeah.
And if go back to USC or go through the portal, somebody will take you.
And all of that shit sound good, but if he comes into the league and look like shit, then
I mean, I'd rather go to New England or who did you say the 5 was?
Washington not a bad situation too.
I would go to the Washington.
You got to see who they get at coach, because Ron
I would go to
out.
Washington over them niggas. Arizona's obviously not gonna pick.
I wouldn't go to New England.
Who's the 5? Who's the 5th one?
Chargers.
Chargers ain't gonna go either. So that nigga either go drop, which is making them lose money.
New York is at 6. Tennessee is at 7. If I'm the Bears,
I draft that nigga.
Atlanta 8. So 6, 7, 8. is good spots for him. I think.
If I'm the Bears,
He's
I
not.
tell
He's
that.
not dropping out of the top 5 though. This Caleb
No,
No, I'm
Williams.
saying,
that's what I'm saying.
as far as them trading up, if they trade up,
If I'm the
Okay.
Bears,
like that.
if I'm the Bears, I draft that nigga, boom, and then I tell whatever teams that want him, like, what's your asking price on
No,
draft night?
but they can't draft. They can't draft him if he doesn't declare.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If he declares, I promise him, hey, we're gonna trade you where you want to go,
We just want to
but
get the
we need
most. We just
we want
we
the
just want to
most
get the
out of
most.
this,
Yeah.
this, that, and third, and then boom. That's all I do because that's what the Chargers and fucking Giants did when they with the Phillip Rivers and Eli situation.
Mhm.
Eli got
So if
drafted. That nigga said, "Oh, I'm not playing for y'all niggas." This, that, and third. Take that nigga to New York.
so if Justin Fields leaves Bears, whatever, where's a good fit for him though?
He need a team. They got a good running game.
He does. Yeah, that's true.
Justin Fields. Let me see.
How old is he? What, 25, 24?
Dang, bro.
Around there, should be
Atlanta.
right. 24.
No,
Atlanta would
For
be.
Justin
Atlanta would
Fields.
be a good fit.
I don't. Well,
They
they
say
got rid of
that's
their
what
coach. Okay, I can
they
see it.
said that. No, look, that's where they say Bill Belichick going. And I'm sorry, as a
Atlanta.
black quarterback, I'm just not. That's what they're
You ain't
saying that
trying to
he's
be up on
linked
the
to.
bill.
You
I'm
don't
not trying
think
to be
Bill
on the
would be
bill
a good fit in
for a
with the
black
Chargers
quarterback.
with Justin Herbert?
Oh yeah, but then
I
they
don't
have a
know if
link to.
Justin. I don't know if he can take the type of coach.
I think you need that type of coach.
Yeah,
I
he
mean,
might.
he
He might.
need it,
Somebody
but
that can lock
can
him in.
he hack it though?
Yeah, I mean,
Because Belichick
only
don't.
way to find out.
If he calling out Tom Brady,
Yeah,
you
I'll
ain't
find him.
nothing. I don't care who. Some players ain't built like that.
yeah.
Yeah, we can share one.
I don't know, man. But we'll see what happens during the draft. And that's been another episode of Displaced People podcast. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. You good?
Ooh,
What happened?
Oh no, I was just saying. Go Rams. I
Oh,
was on mute though.
Go Cowboys.
All right,
I'm like, hold
Eagles
on, what happened?
fly.
DC 4L.
Y'all sick. But appreciate everybody for tuning in. We want to thank all our viewers because I got us to almost 2,000 views on YouTube within the first week. That's super dope. Thanks for all the love. Can y'all get us to 3,000? And with all that, much love, peace, and we'll catch y'all on the next episode.